Hey you, picture this. It's late at night, 3 a.m., right? You're just sitting there doom scrolling on your phone and you're like, one more TikTok and then I'm going to bed. So you scroll through like 12 more and then you finally land on this one. That just kind of suck. Isn't that just like the worst? This happened to me a few days ago and it got me thinking about horror videos on TikTok and how I just tend to get like a decent amount of them because I like horror stuff, if you couldn't tell by any of my other videos. It made me want to start looking around for some more horror videos, really see what's out there. And honestly, at first I found some pretty cool videos. And then I found some pretty alright videos. And then I found some pretty awful slop videos, which unfortunately is my favorite. There's something so enjoyable about slop content. I can't tell what it is. Maybe it's like it makes me feel superior, or I can just like turn my brain off and not think about it, but I don't know. All I know is I see slop and I want more. Like a little piggy. Yes. Ooh, give me slop. Yes. But anyways, I wanted to just come on here today and talk about the strange world of TikTok horror slop. So the most common type of horror slop you'll find on here are these like fake videos. These have been around forever. These have been around way before TikTok, right? Like this one.
Hey Dad, look at Carly.
Get up here, Carly! What the hell was that?
Now, don't get me wrong, I don't think the original was intended to be spread around like it's real, but with the caption of proof skinwalkers caught on camera, it's so clearly grabbed by just some random dude on the internet that wanted to post it and not even credit the original, and then just be like, oh guys, it's real, subscribe for part 2. And it's just, I don't know, every time I see this, it just shocks me that the comment section believes it. Like, you'll scroll down and you'll see a comment like, the first one was not a skinwalker. It was a Wendigo. Amateur. It was a fucking Wendigo, dude. I don't think that was the problem here. Yeah, that actually wasn't a skinwalker, guys. It was Jim. He's my neighbor. I pay him sometimes. He does this. Sometimes he does it for free. It's kind of weird. But no, there are tons of these videos. Like, in this very same TikTok, there's another one of a man turning into a dog. I don't know. So like, we either live in the Harry Potter universe and I just wasn't aware, or this is edited, because I'm like fairly certain you can't do this in real life, but at least they credited him this time. You can find thousands of these compilations all on TikTok, and they all seem to use the same shitty forest, evil dark forest background with some shitty caption above it that was probably generated by AI or the dude that scraped the original video, and it just, they get dumber and dumber as you keep going through them. Like this one is my favorite example.
Wait. It's real.
Now, I don't know if you recognize these guys, you might not. This is a massive streamer, PokeLols, and his like ex-girlfriend, Gigi. I don't know anything about them. I've never really watched them before, but I recognized him and I was like, wait a minute. This clip is from like 2021 and this TikTok was posted in like 2024, which means these dudes are literally just scraping the internet for anything they can find with like hashtag scary or hashtag horror in it and just throwing it on their TikTok account without even paying attention. This would be like taking a clip of one of Danny Gonzalez's spooky ghosts, whatever he called those song videos, and throwing them in a compilation and being like, look at this real event. Look at this skeleton. It's real and it's right in front of us. Like, it's just so stupid. I know TikTok is a primarily young teen to like kid audience, but it still is just shocking to me every time I go into the comment section, because I'm expecting to go down there and see like-minded individuals that are like, huh, this is so freaking stupid. This isn't real. Wendigos aren't real. That was Jim. But you'll go down there and you'll just see comments that are like, in Jesus' name, I rebuke the evil spirits. I claim no evil from this video. I just can't imagine seeing a video like this.
Hey, excuse me. Nada. Are you doing dishes?
And being like, oh my god, it's gonna get me if I don't call Jesus' name 7 times in the comments. Like, it's not even a religious thing. It's just like, I don't know how you come to that conclusion. But before we keep going, I actually wanted to play a little game here. It's a little game I like to call predicting the scary before the scary. Basically, I'm going to pull up like 2 of these videos and predict the scary thing before the scary thing happens. Do you get what I mean? You'll understand. I've got my freaking headphones on. I look so cool. All right, we're just gonna pull up 2 random videos. Okay, no, this is like one of his most recent, right? So it's just a random one. All right, scary thing caught on camera. Okay. I've got 2 guesses here because it's a toilet, right? There's only 2 things that could happen, and I'm not gonna read the comments. I know they're there, but I'm not gonna read them. Either some sort of animal, like a frog or a snake, is gonna come out of the toilet, or they're gonna pan away, pan back, and then boom, some shitty AI-generated face or filter is gonna be in the toilet. Watch. I think that's a frog. Or a mouse, maybe? I was fucking right, dude. What can I say? Give it to me. I don't know what you're giving me, but give it to me. I told you there'd be a snake in there. It's just, it's so predictable. And it's like, yeah, it's kind of creepy. Like if I was sitting on the toilet and a snake swam out, I'd probably shit my pants. No pun intended. But I don't know why you need the scary music and say scary things caught on camera. Like, I don't know. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Okay, Japanese little, I don't know what you call those, little protection charm things, right? He's gonna rip it off, he's gonna turn around, and something's gonna be standing there like, Okay, if I get this one, I'm gonna be shocked, but I feel kind of confident.
What?
Did he teleport? Wait, I'm confused. Oh, there's a lady! Okay, it wasn't in front of, or it wasn't behind him, but it was in front of him. And it's just like, it's creepy, don't get me wrong, like I feel the shivers coming on, but it's fake. And it's also not made by Toe2 4U. You know what I mean? Like, my biggest problem with these is less that they're like creepy and more that it's just some guy scraping them and throwing them into a compilation and putting no effort into actually making the creepy video. Because the original video, kind of creepy, right? Like, I'd be kind of creeped out if I just randomly stumbled upon that. But I feel like the scary music and the scary things caught on camera just kind of takes away from it, you know? But I'm 1 for 2. I'm 1 for 2. I won't give myself this one because he didn't turn around. But there was a person standing there, so I was almost right. Third one is like a hurricane. I don't... Is this just some dude dying to a hurricane? That's kind of fucked up, dude. I mean, I guess it's scary. Holy shit! I was not, okay. I'm 1 for 3. I was not expecting that one at all. Maybe these are less predictable than I thought. That wasn't scary. That was just kind of sad. That cat went fucking flying. Can we get a replay on that? Mr. Mittens, no! No! Okay, last one. It's the fucking Russian dance lady. I don't understand why anybody is scared of that one, by the way. The fucking Russian dance lady. Oh, I'm dancing out here with my knives and I'm gonna run it. Kick her! She's like 87 and she has Alzheimer's. I don't know. She's not gonna stay up long. You know what I mean? Like, she's not a threat. It's like Chucky. Just fucking throw him. Yeah, it's the dancing. Oh my god. And you know, I make fun of these, but honestly, if I was recording out my window right now and some person was dancing down there, I'd probably call the cops. You know what I mean? Like, I'd probably be scared. I'm not gonna lie. Ghosts aren't real unless I'm in the proximity of a scary building. Then they're very real and I'm terrified. But let's do one more. Let's do one more. Let's see if I can get a better score than 2 for 4. That was a 50% though. That's pretty good. That's almost passing. All right, let's do this one. Okay, mom blowing birthday cake. There's gonna be people standing around it, right? The camera's gonna pan to the right. Look at her. Pan back. There's gonna be like a shadow figure behind her, okay? Shadow figure. Write that down. Holy fat cat. Oh my god, that guy's big. I got distracted by the cat, but that is the worst. That is a Snapchat filter. That is literally a Snapchat filter. Like, okay, baby running. The baby's gonna run up and, is it Chucky? Holy shit, I predicted it. It's Chucky. Write that down. I don't know what you're writing down. Don't write this down.
Shit.
What is he doing? It's just, oh, that's not right. Oh, that's just, that's a baby with Down syndrome. You can't put that on scary things caught on camera. That's so fucked up. Okay, and with that one, I think we're gonna end this segment. Jesus Christ. Honestly, I feel like these are the least like annoying or gross type of videos that we're gonna be talking about today, because at the end of the day, they are just random video compilations. These have existed forever. I mean, AFV's been doing this since the 70s, right? So it's not too big of a deal. But then we start getting into a much more recent development in these kinds of videos, which is AI horror videos. I'm sure you've all seen some of these, you know, some like random gross creature walks into the camera, or like this one. I will admit, it's pretty creepy. If I was crawling through a really tiny hole and I saw a gross-ass grandpa climbing at me, I'd be like, ooh, get away, you know? But like, this video is 100% fully AI generated. There's no doubt in my mind that this is completely AI generated. And if you can't see that, you should probably get your eyes checked, to be honest. It's just another gross way that generative AI has leaked into our world. It's an absolute blight, I tell you. Why is it everywhere? Guys, stop using it. Make something. I don't know. These videos actually feel really reminiscent of those old horror YouTube videos from like from luxury pranks. Do you remember those guys? Those terrible horror videos that were just like, oh man, dolphin guy's coming out of the basement. I guess we gotta go stop him. Don't call the police though, because luxury pranks is on the case. Those videos sucked, man. But honestly though, I kind of loved watching those videos the same way that you love looking at a car. Well, okay, not that you love looking at a car crash, but it's like I couldn't look away, right? It was that factor of, oh my God, how can it keep getting worse? And then it keeps getting worse and I just can't stop looking at it. But the reason I bring them up is I actually hold them at least like 3 steps higher than AI, because while they're still like weird and fake or whatever you want to say about those videos, at least they put in the effort. Like, at least they spent the time to make the costumes, write the story, hire the actors, go film everything. Even if it was for don't go to SpongeBob's house at 3 a.m. At least they put in the effort. You know, at a certain point, you can kind of just call it like a skit video if you understand that none of it was real. The thing about the AI videos is there is no saving grace. There is no, well, at least kind of aspect, right? It's just completely soulless. It took 0 effort or creativity to make. I guess the most creativity it took was you going to the prompt and typing, what if it was a dolphin this time? You know, and it's like, that's not creativity. And you know, I will never understand how people even watch these videos, but good God, do they watch these videos? Like, look at this one. 3.4 million views. For what? Barney the Octopus? This is fucking horrible. And a lot of people in the comments don't even realize it's AI, which is the craziest part to me. This better be AI or I'm passing away. 125,000 likes? Whoa, that was perfect. But there is no way 125,000 people saw that comment and went, yeah, no, wait, this might not be AI. This gross little octopus creature is definitely real. And they recorded it and it just smiled at the camera and swam away. Like, I will not be surprised in the slightest when some big AI video scandal comes out about some massive politician and ruins their career, and then the government sets a precedent to ban AI generated content after it comes out that it was all generated. Because generative AI is only going to get more and more realistic as we go. It's never going to go backwards or stagnate. It's always going to keep getting better and better until no one can tell the difference. And then what are we gonna do? Now, before we go any further, I wanted to quickly touch on this account called Spanger Lookray. I think his name's like Spencer. It's in his bio. Right there. It's on the screen. Look at it. He's actually a pretty sick horror creator. I really like his videos. He makes videos like this one. Pretty creepy, right? Pretty creepy. Did that scare you? Did you pee a little? Like, I can't imagine making one of these videos and then walking around my house like normal, especially the basement ones. I would never be able to step foot in my basement again, like, ever. This guy's videos are actually really cool. I would brand these as not slop, right? These are not slop. But to take an unfortunately much more serious turn, I found this channel while I was going through this, and I just wanted to bring it up because this is genuinely crazy to me. The account's name is crime.crom, blood emoji, true crime, blood emoji. You know, he follows exactly 666 people. Pretty freaking gnarly, right? And you're probably looking at this and thinking, okay, he makes cool horror videos. His profile picture is Michael Myers soyjak, so maybe they're not that cool, but at least he's making like horror videos, right? Let me just show you one of his videos and you'll understand what I mean.
Going in the wind as a patty.
Now, this is not fake. This isn't me doing anything weird. This is a genuine video of somebody showing a true crime, a real crime event that happened, and put crying soyjaks representing the dude who lost his wife and daughter in the tragic car accident. And all of his videos are like this. Like, I genuinely, what the fuck, man? There's not a lot of stuff that I find on the internet that genuinely upsets me. Like AI stuff, gross, but also not much effort. This is putting a ton of effort into the weirdest thing I've ever heard of. And yes, I know somebody's gonna say it's drawing attention to the crimes, and he tends to be like, this is disgusting and this guy should be locked away or in jail for longer than this. But maybe, just maybe, portraying the dude who just lost his family members in a true crime event that is real, that really happened, and depicting him as a crying soyjak, kind of a crazy move. Like, that's kind of insane, man. Like, just imagine, put yourself in the grieving father's shoes for a second. You're still thinking about them every day, right? You never get over losing your wife and your daughter in the same event. You're just scrolling TikTok, right, one day, just trying to relax, and you land on this, and you're like, oh, this is kind of interesting. What is this? And you start to realize that these soyjaks are you and your dead family members. Like, this has to be the most tasteless way to talk about a true crime story I've ever seen in my life. I don't get it. I would genuinely rather end up on one of those like white mom podcasts where they're like, oh my God, it's Wine and Murder Tuesday. That's less bad than this. Also, what is it with people using like soyjaks like they're playing with dolls? Like, what is it with depicting all of them there and like, I'm the Chad Wojak and you're the crying sad soyjak because your family died in a car accident. Like, what the fuck, man? And I scrolled through the account a little bit more and the posts get even worse, man. Like, this one is a incredibly tragic story of a 10-year-old girl who was sexually assaulted and murdered by her mom and her mom's friends. Like, absolutely gut-wrenching story. Terrible story. And how does this guy portray it? He puts the evil demon-faced soyjaks as the mom and her friends when they decide to attack the girl. The real-life girl that did actually die. He put the demon face on them so you know they're evil. I don't know, that was a really long tangent and a lot darker than I like to keep this channel, but don't go to this guy's channel and throw hate on him. It's probably not going to change anything. As much as I disagree with him, leaving a comment that says you suck is not going to make him stop making the videos, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, it's not worth it, but good God, are these videos genuinely disgusting to me. Anyways, I wanted to leave this video off on a little bit of a happier note, so let's go over to something else. Have you ever seen one of these videos?
My neighbor has been mowing his lawn for 12 hours straight. I just figured out the horrifying reason why.
You know, it's just like that shitty Minecraft parkour gameplay with some random AI voice over a horror story, and it almost always ends with a, alright, click the page for a part 2. The unfortunate truth about this is that sometimes these genuinely enthrall me. I am particularly fond of the recent development of like AI Peter Griffins explaining shit to me. I watch those like every time, it's so bad. My biggest issue with these isn't even that it's like fake stories or like an AI voiceover. It's actually with you people, the audience. It genuinely baffles me every time I go into one of these comment sections and people believe it. I don't know why I keep going in the comment section, but every time I go down there, people believe it. My neighbor has been mowing his lawn for 12 hours straight. Here's the horrifying reason why. Like, there's no way you read that, saw that, heard the story of the demon neighbor mowing his lawn at 3 a.m. and go, yeah, that's real. I need to comment, I rebuke all the evil energy from this video or I'm gonna die. Like, I don't get it. I really don't. Also, side note, why does this have a fake message chat popping up at the beginning? Like, what site would this even be? He's got 999 plus likes, 999 plus comments, and 800,000 views. What the fuck website is this? While these stories are all obviously fake, these kinds of videos have been around for forever, right? They used to be really popular on YouTube where somebody would scrape 4 to 5 r/no sleep posts and post them on there with some like stock images and be like, number 5, the hash slinging slasher, which I was fine with, you know, at least they were doing something. It was still slop, but I feel like the bar has gotten lower and people are getting even lazier with it. Like, I guarantee you 90% of the stories on these videos are just completely ChatGPT'd, like, write me a scary story about a lawnmower, and then they just post that, you know what I mean? It just rubs me the wrong way when it's obviously a, like, ChatGPT generated script with an AI voice bot over it, and the Minecraft gameplay probably isn't even theirs either. It's probably scraped off of some random account like they do with the GTA 5 car videos. The people posting those did not record that clip. That was not them. They just found that, okay? I'm sorry to drop that truth nuke on you, but it's true. There's just no soul or passion anymore in these horror slop videos, and it makes me sad. If you're gonna give me slop content, at least put your whole body into it, you know what I mean? All in all, TikTok is an absolute cesspit for horror videos, and none of this stuff is gonna go away anytime soon, except maybe Crime Chrome, because that shit is disgusting. But I don't know, I just wanted to go through some of these and see how you guys felt about them. Do you actually believe these? Does anybody out there actually believe these videos when they see them? Like, do they see it and go, La Chupacabra? Is that racist? Shit. With that being said, my name is Prisk, that's Reggie, don't look at him, and I'll see you later.